You may think you know her. The sweet, quiet girl with golden hair from that old television show your parents used to love. But there is a side of Melissa Sue Anderson you have probably never seen before. And once you do, you will never look at her the same way again. She shows it all. Not in the way you might be thinking, but in the way that truly matters. Her real life. Her struggles. Her choices. Her quiet strength. And by the end of this video, you will understand why Melissa Sue Anderson left the spotlight when everyone else wanted to stay in it. Stick with us. You will want to hear this. Melissa Sue Anderson became a household name when she played Mary Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. She was only 11 when she started acting, and by 12, millions of people watched her every week. On screen, she was sweet, calm, and always doing the right thing. But off-screen, her world was very different. She was not from a famous family. She did not have connections. She had to fight for every role. And when she got that big break as Mary, she gave it her all. Every scene. Every emotion. She wanted to be perfect. And she was, or at least, that is how it looked. One of the most unforgettable parts of Melissa's role was when Mary went blind. That was not easy. Melissa was just a teenager. She had to act without really seeing, memorizing every movement. The story was powerful. But here is what most people do not know. That storyline changed her life. Forever. It was not just acting anymore. It was serious. Emotional. People wrote her letters saying how much it meant to them. And Melissa? She started to feel something deep inside. She was not just playing a part. She was making people feel something real. While other young stars chased attention, Melissa stayed quiet. She did not go to big parties. She did not date for headlines. She focused on her work. On her family. On keeping her life calm. But being quiet in Hollywood can be dangerous. Producers wanted louder stars. More drama. More gossip. And Melissa was not interested in any of that. And then, she made a choice. Just when her career could have gone even bigger, movies, magazine covers, maybe even her own show, Melissa Sue Anderson walked away. Not because she failed. Not because she was forgotten. But because she wanted something else. A normal life. A real one. She got married. Moved to Canada. Had 2 children. And she did not want them to grow up in the shadow of fame. She wanted them to know her as a mother, not just as Mary Ingalls. Years later, Melissa did something unexpected. She wrote a book. Not a book about famous parties or being rich. But a book about her real experiences, what it was really like growing up on television. How hard it was. How lonely it could be. How much pressure she felt to always be perfect. In that book, she showed it all. Her fears. Her regrets. Her proudest moments. It was not flashy. It was honest. And it shocked people. They expected her to say how fun it all was. How lucky she felt. And yes, she did feel lucky. But she also wanted people to know the truth. Being famous does not always make you happy. Melissa Sue Anderson is one of the rare ones. She had fame. She had the spotlight. But she chose something else. She chose peace. She chose family. She chose to live her life in a way that felt right for her, even if no one else understood it. And now, after all these years, people are finally starting to see just how powerful that was. She did not need loud headlines or viral moments. Her quiet strength, her honesty, and her decisions speak louder than anything else. So when we say she shows it all, we do not mean clothes or secrets. We mean her true self. No masks. No acting. Just Melissa, the way she really is. And maybe that is what makes her so special. In a world full of people trying to be seen, Melissa Sue Anderson chose to be real. And that, friends, is something that truly leaves us speechless. If this side of Melissa surprised you, hit that like button. Tell us in the comments, what do you remember about her most? And do not forget to subscribe, more real stories are coming soon.